Hello and welcome to the Autosport International Show in 2025 at the National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham. Formula One cars, motorbikes, minis, British touring cars, so much to look forward to. We've got the live action arena as well, so a lot to look forward to as 2025 commences.
One race that comes to mind was Pierre Gasly's win for AlphaTauri at Monza.
Yeah.
Which was the first race for a team other than Red Bull, Ferrari or Mercedes to win since Kimi Raikkonen won in Australia for Lotus in 2013.
Right.
What must have that felt? I've given you a stat there for future reference, haven't I?
Yeah, I love that. I definitely, I didn't say that on the day, mate. So nice
Okay.
again.
Well, do you remember, this is just from the weather app, which is very unpredictable as it is anyway.
Yeah.
If the rain does hit again, we're going to be in for a lottery of a race 3.
We are.
We could end up having someone that's not won a race yet this season end up winning race 3 today.
Dello will probably end up shifting into that right wing back role, even though I don't think that should be him in there because he's been woeful this season anyway. It's an interesting one with Dello. He put in a Marmite type performance where there are times where he put in that dink for Matsurari, which could have been the winner.
Yeah.
But there was another one towards the end where I think it was further away and he just absolutely skied it when it should never have been skying. And it really annoyed me so much because I know he's better than that. But as we all know, Dello is not a left wing back. So meeting new people here from different areas of the UK was brilliant. And also being able to do the radio program, which I did, and sort of meeting sort of fellow motorsport petrol heads along the way, and sort of share our wisdom together about motorsport. So that was another thing what made my time very valuable during my 4 years in Lincoln. Number 1, Mercedes returns to form as Russell triumphs in Montreal. George Russell won from pole position ahead of Max Verstappen and his teammate Kimi Antonelli, making it 2 podiums for the Brackley-based team. It was a super drive from George, no mistakes at all throughout the weekend, and he fended off Verstappen all the way to the end. There was a late safety car due to the incident involving the McLarens, which we'll go on to in a moment. The result moves Mercedes back ahead of Ferrari into second place in the Constructors and looking like a better team compared to what we saw before the European triple header.
I think if there's going to be one driver for the whole 24 hours, I think there'll be a few energy drinks going around between each and every one of them. But for them, it's just the 2.4 hours, 2 hours and 24 minutes to be exact, in case you're wondering why the 0.4 is there. But they're going to be in for a very enduring evening, that's for absolutely sure. Race strategy coming into the fray as well.
So the driver of the weekend, I thought, was Max Verstappen. I thought the qualifying lap he did on the Saturday was what won the race. And I don't think Red Bull expected Max to come away with the win. They would have thought that McLaren were going to run away with it. And the highlight of the weekend, I think it's got to be the grass on fire, not just on one occasion, but on 5 occasions throughout the weekend. Thankfully, it didn't happen in the race, but, hopefully we won't get any more of that in the near future.
Now, some of you may know the British Grand Prix Silverstone configuration over the years with the fast right-hander of Abbey feeding through Farm Village, the Loop, Aintree and onto the Wellington Straight. But it hasn't always been the case around here. In fact, when Abbey existed, it used to feed through to the left instead of the right and going through Bridge Corner, which is named after... Yep, you named it. The bridge.
So that is all for the Autosport International Show for 2025. If you came, we hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, there's always next year. Lots of cars on showcase, a brilliant action arena with so many different cars from all around the globe. This is the reason why that 2026 should be no different.